So Steve, we just introduced our live stream viewers who just joined us now. For the live stream viewers, we just ate moose, and it was great.
It was very good.
Steve, you've been integral to, in all of these worlds, we always think the national emblem, or the national animal, and with Australia we did with kangaroo and crocodile. Here it's been moose. Is there any hints about what we're going to be maybe eating in the future?
No, because we give it away.
I tried, guys, I tried. Steve, you've been the one who's put all this together ever since the start, and I want you to officially welcome everyone to tonight's dinner and to tonight's presentation ceremony.
Thank you, Steve. Everyone, this has been a long time coming, and I'd like to welcome you to the official closing ceremony for Hobie Fishing World tonight. For myself and a lot of you, this is kind of this week has been a dream that's come to reality. There's been quite a few delays, and a lot of you have qualified back in 2019, so it's been a long time between dreams. How many people have qualified back in 2019? I know Australia took like 3 years to get us here through. Fantastic. All right, good. For me, it's pretty good too to see 42 of the best anglers in the world, 18 countries make that journey here. Some of you guys flew for 38 hours, 28 hours, others just down the road. But it's a big journey. Financially, you're sometimes leaving loved ones and families at home. And that's difficult sometimes when you're traveling. There's a lot of people, this is their first international flight, their first passport. And to make that effort, it is something to do it, travel through. We had a lot of scares with the changes of flights and cancellations. But I think it was meant to happen. We all ended up here at the same time. Amal has turned on a fantastic event for us. Weather-wise, I think next week is going to rain for an entire week. And pretty soon the sun starts getting down, it starts getting colder. So I think we've nailed it pretty well. Before I bring up some of the guests from Amal, I just got to put my hands together for a handful of people. And one is the people of the City Council of Amal. Those guys have just moved mountains to work with us, work out our transport, put together the kids' day with us, which is fantastic, and cover some of the back-end logistics. And we've been doing this for 3 years back and forth. So please, the town of Amal and their council, please put your hands together. Before I bring those guys up, I want to bring up Andy and Nicole, the Sports Fishing Dazzline, please. He's the dark lord, trust me.
I told you I agreed not to do this.
I'm sure we'll share a microphone, but these two people right here put a lot of efforts behind the scene. They organized all the media boats, taking the guys out. They obviously Sports Dazzline. They own the restaurant. We've worked with the chefs working here. There's just been a long thought process and logistics to make this happen, and I can't thank you guys enough for that. So please, on behalf of that, if you could say something, Andy, to all the Yankees here. Thank you.
Well, I like to keep it short. I first want to start with thanking all of you, because actually you did the job, and I truly hope you enjoyed. We did the best we can to give you all a good time, and I hope we succeeded. So thanks for coming all to Sweden, and hope you had a good time. Thank you. Of course, we cannot do that alone. I'm a kind of a workaholic, just like Mr. Fields did. And I got a great support from my wife, Nicole, but still we can do it alone. So I like to thank Almost Hotel, and of course Rebecca, Marcus, and their staff from Donald's Cavalry. Hope you enjoyed the meals. And last but not least, the team of Hobie, with all the technicians, the guys that do all the job outside. It's tremendous. You did a great job. Thank you very, very much. time to take my words back. So, I'm all hell, fuck it, I'm not coming back. Actually, I just want to make sure you get on a plane tomorrow and leave this country. No, but really seriously, you did a tremendous job. I have an amazing respect for you. You're the very, very best. Thank you.
That's a good story. Eddie and I are always battling who's going to be here first. And so I usually have a thing where I can put my bag in front of the door, and he comes in and goes, beat me again. And this morning, last night he got a ride home, and Nicole picked him up. I'm going, oh, this is going to be easy. I can sleep in. So about 2 in the morning, I'm going, no, he's sneaky. No. So I got up about 4 o'clock, did some weather printouts and stuff, and then I said I better leave early. So I think it was, this restaurant was still closed. A few of the guys were wandering downstairs, and I'm walking through that long pathway with the trees, and I see his car. And I'm going, oh, it can't happen. No. And I go, oh, no, Nicole picked me up. No problem. I'm still good. I've got to beat everyone here. And I'm getting closer, and I see the tops of 2 heads. And I just had this real bad stomach feeling that, no, this cannot happen. And as I got closer, here's Nicole and Andy sitting in lawn chairs with a cup of coffee with this smile that I can't say what I really want to call it. It's S-grin. And I said, you SOBs. They were here like at 10 past 5, and I lost it. I don't have a chance tomorrow because the event's over, so I'm going to remember that. I'll have to wake up at 4:30 in the morning next time, so I appreciate that. But I can't thank these guys enough. There's so much to make these things flow. Boat ramps, we did pretty good, better than last time, and next time I think we'll do better. That's good. With all that said, I'm like Andy, I don't want to say too much, but I want to bring up the head of business and communications unit, is Christopher Long. Thank you. Come on, please. So you drew the short straw tonight.
Thank you. So how's it going? You all good? Yeah. You like food? Yeah, as you said, my name is Christopher. I am head of business communications for Amal municipality. It's a great honor for me to stand here in front of so many amazing people here. And from all over the world, coming to Amal. What a fantastic week we have. To have you on site at all corners of the earth is an incredible great honor for us. Both for Amal, for our citizens, for our companies, and for the entire region. I would also like to give an extra big thank to you, Steve, for your commitment and for your trust in letting Amal be the one of the destination for the second time in history. And thank you. 3 more persons. The real deserves a medal of achievement are amazing at Ross and in Nicole. And Tobias at Dansson Outdoors and Sport Fishing Dalsland. Thank you. Without you, this would never happen. And a big thanks to my co-workers who worked extremely hard for a real long time. Thanks to all of you, but extra thanks to Jenny Christensen and Thomas Hughes. Thank you, you're amazing. And of course, Rebecca and Marcus here at Dawson's Cafe for wonderful food and your hospitality. Thank you. So I hope that you all got a taste of our Swedish waters, and of course, our treasure, Lake Vänern. Being able to have this view right next to our city is a luxury. So we as citizens of Åmål tend to forget. And seeing your commitment and to all of the interested and happy children yesterday was amazing. Thank you all for that. I'm sure that thanks to all of you, you will be seeing a lot of Åmål fishermen in your competitions in a few years. So thanks again, and to all of you, a warm welcome back whenever you want to. Our arms are open for you. Thank you.
Before I hand over to Steve a little bit, I just want to put a big shout out to someone that I'm really missing. I'm part of the crew, and I know he's probably watching. He's Paul Finlay from Australia. So please put your hands.
He will be watching too, Bob. Wouldn't he else want me, Bob? Bob has always made this event look great, so we had a big job, I think, big shoes to fill to make this event look great to all the people who are watching, and to the people who are on the live stream, to the anglers that are here, who wants to do some awards? Yeah? Yeah. All right. First, let's start off with Big Fish. Big Fish for the event. Overall, biggest fish for the event. This gets cash, doesn't it, Steve? $250 or euros, I think they're about the same. Big perch and big pike for the weekend. Big perch, let's start with the small one. John O'Chen from Australia, 42.70. And like all things on the final night, John, I don't know secret anymore. You told me what you were catching him on, but tell us how you brought a little bit of Australia to Sweden to catch your perch this week.
Well, it's a technique we use at home in, I guess, the Queensland dams, which is a Halco twisty metal slug that you pretty much just cast out and retrieve or burn and wind or pop off the bottom.
So what weight was that, a 20 gram?
Yeah, it was
20 gram. There you go. So bringing a little bit of Brisbane, Australia over to Sweden to do it. And your perch fishing was great for the first 2 days. What happened today?
I couldn't really cast because there was quite a lot of traffic around. But, I moved up and searched for pike, but couldn't find those.
Well, congratulations. You are a little bit richer. That will help with some of your expenses. Big perch for the event, John O'Chen. Well done. Let's go on to the big pike. Now, I think we all saw it. We saw a little bit in the video before. He's from Sweden. Felix Frey, PB 119 centimetre pike. Come on, Felix. And if you are going to catch a PB, what better place to catch it than the Hobie Worlds on your own lake in your own home country, Felix? I thought you may have been a little bit worried that people knew that you caught that pike, but I saw it on your social media in the afternoon, so the excitement must have been enormous.
Yeah, of course, it was awesome. Doing the event, just sharing that, catching that fish, and then also having, Florian catching a huge pike yesterday. It's just awesome to do it here. Can't be more.
Tell the anglers here and the guys on the live stream in particular your techniques. The Aussies were giving me a little bit of a glimpse onto what you did. Take us through how you caught that big one.
So key finding those fish right now was going out deep, using my Lowrance fish finder, targeting those on the side imaging, and then just finding them on the 2D.
How many big pike do you see during the course of the day?
In that type of size, you're lucky if you get one good that's interested, so
Yep.
it's a needle in a haystack out there.
And then you target the fish you find on the sounder directly with the fish finder, and what sort of lure do you use?
Yeah, big rubber bait, big profile that you drop down fast, like 40 gram head. So
There you go. Well, I think that's a magnificent capture. We love seeing the photos. $250 richer. Well done. Let's get down to some final placings. I think that's next. I've got a result sheet here for it. And I'm going to read, it's the top 20 we have down this TV, Nicole. We're going to have you? All right. We're going to get down to the top 20 and I'm going to read through the event. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and no. Give me this pen, fly out. I may not have read out your name, fly out. Now, the deal is 10th and 9th place. No prizes at all, just pride of being there. So if we are ready to go, Nicole, with the list in 10th place, let's get rid of Singapore's Johnson Lee. One pike and 3 perch today, including a 40 centimetre perch. Well done, man. In 7th place, and I think he may have improved every day as well. He's fished his little butt off. He caught 2 pike and 3 perch today from the USA, Matt Ramey. Done it, exciting now. 5th place. Any doing overlays for the top 5, Nicole? Or is that? Yep. We'll wait till our graphics catch up. Guys, move a little bit forward, I think. Come a little forward here to get you to the slide. One of these guys is going to be world champion at the end of tonight. Or maybe in around 10 minutes. In 5th place, 2 pike today. Biggest one was 76 centimetres and 3 perch to go with them. She was the biggest placed American here. Well done to Christine Fisher. Well done. Well done, Christine. Good to see the ladies smashing it. Good job, Christine. While we're getting ready, Andrew Deeds, come on up and just hang to the side here, mate. I've got a hot seat especially there for you. We know you have one, but you can sit in anyway. Let's get up to 4th place. He really did some moving and shaking in the last 2 days of competition here. Caught a 58 and 54 centimetre pike today and 2 perch that were 38 centimetres with a small perch of 35 centimetres, so some great perch. Andre Saba. We are down to 3. 3 absolute gun Europeans. Get excited, guys? Get excited? Yeah. Alright. 3rd place. Let's get this. Let's knock it down to 2 left on stage. 3rd place. Well, 2 pike today, 62 and 69 centimetres, as well as 3 perch. Germany's Tall Schindler. 3rd place. Congratulations. Room's gone pretty quiet now, hasn't it? They'll get some checks. We'll give the checks away. Before we get into who's won this top title, we've got a little bit interesting video to show here. These guys can't actually see it. The way this thing works, you know it, at 12:30 we turn off the scoreboards. At that time, Lorian, you were sporting quite a healthy lead, weren't you? I noticed when you came in, I was listening, and you 2 guys were talking, and the rumour was Stian caught himself a good pike. Well, Nicole, let's roll the footage that we got from Eric off his phone today to see what happened.
Time's running out.
I know. Nice job, dude. Congrats, man. That's
Okay,
awesome.
Maybe not 120, but get hell.
Awesome.
Oh yeah.
Nice. Nice
That's
job,
my
dude.
last final part.
111 centimetres that fish on the last cast of the day. Now, Florian, you had a limit early. I think you're the first angler today to have a limit. How big were your 2 pike today?
Yeah, I think that in the beginning I had 4 packs quite fast, so this was quite good. And then I tried to decide to go for a big one because I knew already this guy is very dangerous. I went for the big one and then I got an upgrade, like an 80 centimeter fish.
Yes, it was 80 centimetres on the dot. At that point, did you think you were safe?
No, never. I wanted to upgrade, of course, but in this area, you know, they're not active. It was not possible anymore to catch fish.
Well, you remember the day before, anglers caught a 119 and a 115 centimetre pike. Who caught that?
Yeah, that was better. Yeah.
So it came down to that at the end. In the end, it came down to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 centimetres. In the end, separated these guys over 3 days of fishing. And in the end, the angler with 776 points was Stian Slora. Here's your second place trophy, Florian. And we'll get your photo taken with that with these guys here. And I'm going to get Andrew Deeth up to hand over this, the perpetual trophy, with none of the fish that we catch here on it. But thank you, Florian. Andrew, come and hand the trophy across to Stian. We have a new world champion. Well done. Yeah, hold it up. Yes. Yeah, you can hold that down now, Stian. And look, I'm going to ask you a few questions. You can actually rest that on the ground if you like. I know how heavy that is. We have the microphone here for you. We've seen the footage of how exciting that was on the last cast. Can you tell us a few details about the bait and were you confident it was going to get big in that last little piece?
They start pretty good.
I got a 38 first.
Yep.
Struggled quite a bit to get a second one.
It's on.
Probably 22. Felt like it took too long.
Yep.
Filling up the first. So I just went into the bay, put it too rough, hopefully catch another first there. And I did. Fortunately, I caught a 62 pike and some upgrades on all 30s on the early there. Then I figured pikes are on, right? So I moved to my antenna spot.
Yes.
Lost 3 fish in 4 casts. And after that it was complete failure.
Yep.
And I struggled a lot. So on the last half hour I decided I will stop on a private spot
Yes.
on the way back where there's a lot of pikes, small ones, just to get a 45 to fill up the car. And out of nowhere that stupid fish was there.
Yeah. When I interviewed you this morning, you said, I'm leaving one spot where I think there is a big pike there. Is this the spot?
No.
I could have said yes.
That spot was where I lost 3 fish.
The 3 fish.
Yeah.
Well, there's not much else to say. I'm going to let you go down and mix with your fellow anglers. We have a new world champions, the Armstrong. Congratulations. And I'll hold it. While these guys are getting the photos, I might get Andy to come and DJ up a little bit of music. We're going to have a lot of congratulations of this man here. We're going to have a few beers. And Steve Fields, great event, great night. What a finish. You couldn't have written a better script.
Well, we watched the keyboard or the scoreboard go off, and all of a sudden it went to the top, and we all were like in shock. We're all sitting down, all of our graphics were done, and out of the blue it was like bang. It's like this. But so it was scripted well, but I think it's part of what this whole thing is about. We've had very good luck. Everyone's had a great time. I just hope you enjoyed your stay in Amal. I hope you enjoyed what we've tried to put on for you guys, and you leave with memories of the event, made new friendships, and look forward to seeing you all again. And for that,
Thank you, Amal.
thank you, Amal. Thank you all.
Thank you.